Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new Dungeon 3D showcase where today, a very special announcement for you. We have released our Eastern themed pack. You can find it on Steam now. It is available, it is very cool, and you'll see it right here under custom, right above Viking, and there it is. There's some cool stuff in there that I want to show you guys today. The 4 buildings that come with the Eastern pack are some of my favorite that have been introduced because they are stackable. So not only do they work by themselves, you can stack them on each other to turn them essentially into a big pagoda, which I love that. So what we're going to do is we are going to, as with our Viking DLC, we're going to go ahead and try to use as many of the props as we can, but we're going to try to use them as appropriately as we can. The issue that I ran into the Viking DLC is there were so many props. It was very hard to do. However, the Eastern themed pack has a lot less props, which should make it a much more realistic idea to use all of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a pagoda temple complex. Okay. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and do is I want to show you guys the walls that come with the Eastern pack. The Eastern pack has its own set of walls. So I think these are called, I don't know what, I think these types of doors are called shoji doors. And there are a couple of other ones, but that's not the wall that I wanted to show you guys. There's a particular wall here that is very chunky, and it's great for this kind of setting that I want to do. I think it's the stone wall. Is it the stone wall? It sure is the stone wall. Look how chunky that is. Look, that is a thick boy. That stone wall is a thick boy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and they act just like regular walls, okay? So what we're going to do here is, so that that's not freaking out and fighting with itself the whole time, we're just going to make it slightly bigger. And then I'm just gonna whoop. You know, looking at this, I'm wondering if this map is too big. Let's resize this. Let's go 20 by 20. So that's a lot smaller. Hopefully we'll have everything, we'll have enough room to do what I want to do. Okay, so let's try this again. All right, so, okay, so place, and here we go. All right, so here's the stone wall. The stone wall, I love this stone wall because while you have the other walls and they're great for buildings and other things, there's just something real nice about that wall that's just kind of chunk. What does it look like when you scale it up? Oh, that's cool. I have some ideas for that. But for right now, we are just going to go ahead and focus on what I was going to do. Okay, so I want to go ahead and take this here, this line, and then just going to go, oops, misclick. Yes. So good. I love these walls. Okay, now what I want to do is, hey, you get in place. I know that there is a gate. Okay. And I want to use that. It's a Torii gate, okay? And if you place it like, oh, that looks so good. Oh, that makes me so happy. That looks great. Okay, let's continue with our outer walls. So we've gotten 2 items on there now. All right, let's go ahead and reorient ourselves here so we're straight on. And then stone walls. Stone walls. There we go. Rotate those around. I guess it doesn't look like it doesn't fight with itself when it's not. Oh, I guess it does fight with itself when it's not being clicked on. That's fine. We'll just go in here. I've showed you guys this in the advanced build, is how to make blocks and stuff that are the same size, of the same type, stop fighting each other. Just resize it to 0.1. Resize one of them to 0.1. It's such a small, insignificant difference that you'll never notice. And then we're going to go ahead and pull up this way and this way, and then stone walls, Bazamba. Okay, so we're going to grab all these. We're going to need to go ahead and get another stone wall in this corner right here. There we go. Perfect. And then scale it to that. All right, so we have the start of our temple complex. Okay, the next thing I want to show you guys is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the pagoda pieces because these are by far my favorite parts of this. So they come in 4 sizes. Okay, so there's one, there's number 1. Okay, here's number 2, and here's number 3, and then here's number 4. So number 4 is actually the 3rd layer, and then the number 4. So sorry, number 4 is the 3rd layer, and then this one, the one that has this kind of balcony on it, is the top. I just love these, okay, because not only do they work by themselves, what I want to show here is this. I want to make sure that it's not clipping through the walls. It is kind of big, which I like, because them chunky doors, chunky buildings are some of my favorites. So we're going to go ahead and rotate it. Now, because I know it was going to do that, I've got to go ahead and reorient it one more time. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move this out of here. The next thing I want to show with this is, because of the size of this, okay, you can actually go inside this bottom piece and you can decorate the inside of this, which is part of what we're going to be doing in the showcase here. All right, so we got our bottom piece of our pagoda, and then you want to just go ahead and come at this right from the top and click right in the middle when you're moving it, and then there you go. You've got your bottom piece, or your second layer. So you're going to want to use the shift a little bit to get it even, but if you're looking at it straight on, it's very easy to tell where those pieces are, like where the edges are. I can't talk about enough of the good stuff that's in this pack. And then here we go. There's the 3rd layer, and it looks like we don't have to do much to go ahead and get that to fit on there. It looks like it already is. Now, what you want to go ahead and do is you're going to want to adjust the height just a little bit so that it's flush, like so. And then this one, same kind of deal. That's a little low for me. Now, what's also cool about this is if you want, you could go ahead and like shrink it down into the height like it's like this, and you could really make a cool kind of layered sort of temple. There's so much you can do with this pack. It's nuts. All the stuff and all the intricacies of everything. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't want to spend the whole video adjusting the height of one piece. Okay, and then our final piece of our little pagoda here. Bam, right there on the top. Same thing, you're going to want to go ahead and look at it to make sure it looks the way you want it to look. Okay. And then just kind of shift as needed. I want that to be a little bit forward, so I'm going to go ahead and push it a good bit. Oh, whoops-a-doodle. I rotated it. There we go. That's fine. It's fine. Crisis averted. Okay. Now, I don't want it to be too far forward, so I need to look at the back and then shift as needed. And there we go. I'm happy with that. Actually, no, I'm not. I want it to be more forward. There we go. Okay. So there is our pagoda. Again, so cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some stuff on the outside of this. What I want to go ahead and do next is I want to show you guys the statue base and the statue that goes on top of it. So you got your statue base right here. It's basically just this little block, okay? But what's really cool is the statue that goes along with it. You can go ahead and just have the statue standing like so by itself. This is a statue of Inari. Okay, you can Google that if you want to. Inari. Very cool. But you can have these just by the bases by themselves, and then where you can have the statue by themselves, but you can also put the Inari statues on there like so, as they are intended. And of course you could shift them around. The kind of idea that we were going with this pack is to have these pieces all be able to stand on their own, but also be able to be put together to create more interesting things. So there are our, I think this one needs to come forward a little bit. There was our Inari statues, okay, flanking the door of our pagoda. Let's see, what next? Over here in the corner, kind of, we're going to go ahead and create a little fenced off section. Okay. And it's going to, these little fenced icons are very cool. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, I'm not centered, so it's not creating, it's not selecting stuff on a straight line. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Rotate our camera around. Alright, so you'll see here we got our fences. I like these fences because I like the patterns on them. Once I can select it to be able to show you guys, I will gladly show you. So here we go. I love the pattern on this. And then we're going to leave one part of this open. I'm just going to put that there. Finish out our fence. And there we go. Kind of connects to the wall there, which are like... And it doesn't poke out the wall to the wall the other side. Again, because those walls are so chunk. Alright, so we got a little market stall here. I love the pattern on this. It's so pretty. It's so floral and lovely. It's so whimsical. It makes me so happy. You got a similar kind of style, but that's just kind of the regular kind of canvas, I guess, that would look like. So you got these little stone steps that I'm going to show you guys here. And then these, again, are chunky and kind of the same texture as the wall. All right. And then you got these trees. I'm going to go ahead and turn these two plots here. And you know what? We'll do one more here so that we could go ahead and place the eastern bush, which is this cool sort of little thing. It kind of reminds me of a, what's it called? Bonsai tree. And then here we got the tree, the first tree, and the second tree. And I'm just so in love with these because Sakura trees are just so beautiful. And it took the developers so long to put this together, but I just love the way it turned out. It's so great. Yeah, so we're going to create, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go here, and we're going to go ahead and create a little bench for people to have a sit on. We'll do another bench right next to it for more people to have a little bit of sit on. And then we're going to go ahead and create this little table area here where we're going to do another scene. So these are also really cool. These are tatami mats. Okay. We're going to put those two around our table. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these stairs yet. I'm just putting it there, but I'm going to delete the stairs yet. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm not sure that the stairs are really going to fit here, but... Alright, so we're going to put the tatamis around this, okay? And then what's really cool is you got some fruit in this pack that we're just going to go ahead and spawn some of these fruits. An apple, a couple apples, and a couple plums, and we're going to put it on our little table. Right, so. Alright, so we got these crates, alright? So one crate is just kind of like a little hand crate. I'm going to put that behind one of them, one of the market stalls. And then you got this other crate that's, again, the handhold, but it's got the curved handles. All right. Yeah. On these little... So I'm going to save a lot of this for the inside. Okay. But I'm going to put like a couple of these... Oops. Actually... Could I just go ahead and just edit the height from there? Would you want to be height edited there, my friend? Pew. There we go. So there's pottery in this, and then so maybe these two market stalls sell pottery. I really love the look of this one with like the koi fish on there. Man, so good. I know I say this all the time, but the developer really outdid themselves with this pack. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and create... so there's this umbrella. I really like this umbrella. You should see what it looks like when it's scaled up. It becomes so huge. I love the way it looks like when it's scaled up. So get rid of that. And then I'm gonna create this little umbrella. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna show these little paper lanterns that are being made over here. And there's some people sitting down to have some tea. There's this tea tray. You can put the teapot on there, and there's a couple of these teacups. All right. You know what? We're also gonna put two of these pillows outside for them to sit on while they're working on their paper lanterns. There we go. All right. So there that is. Maybe this is like the training yard. Maybe this is a place for monks. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go inside. Bam. I love this. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and just grab all of this. Do I want to grab this floor? No, I don't want to grab this floor. That's not what this is all about. Oh, real quick, something else I wanted to put outside is these lampposts. We're going to put these on next to our Inari statues. Bam. Okay. We're doing pretty good as far as using all of the pieces. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm messing this up, guys. I'm sorry. Before we go outside, I also want to do these overhangs. Show you these overhangs. We're going to put this right in front of our fence. So there are these overhang struck. Okay, so you put it like so. And maybe you can rotate them. Maybe you want to rotate them. Oh my god, if I rotate that again, it's going to rotate the building. Okay, so let's grab these manually. And then if you rotate them like so, and then you select these and put these overhangs on there, and then you rotate the overhangs, you end up with that. That's so freaking cool. Okay, now we're going to go inside the pagoda. All right. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay down some of these rugs. Where are the rugs? I know I saw them. They're in here somewhere. I just used them a little bit ago on a test map. Gate. I've probably scrolled past it a few times now. Oh, no, I haven't. They're over here. Okay, so here's rug one. That's okay. We can fix that. Right, and woo! I just set the height to 1? Will that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so set the height to 1. All right, let's do a couple of these kind of over here. All right, there we go. And then select them. And let's move this up. Okay, so we got our little line of rugs. We're going to do a couple more of the rugs of the other type, rug 2, here, and here, and here. So there's a line of like 6 rugs right there. I like that. Okay. I want to put this rock here because I really like this rock. I don't know what this rock could be used for, but I really like that rock. Okay. So let's go ahead and get pillow 3 on each one of these because it kind of matches. All right. Okay. Now, fence, gate, market. I've used the overhangs, the statue base, the stone steps. Showed you guys the stone steps at least. The trees, the bench, the table, the tatami mats. Oh, the Airori. Okay, let's show you the Airori. The Airori is very cool. It's basically a for lack of a better term, it's a hearth. It's a hearth that they use for cooking and heating rooms and stuff like that. There's 2 pieces for it, so again, it's modular. But there you go. There's the hearth, or there's the Airori, excuse me. What's the edging? I don't recall ever looking at the edging. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll use that outside when we're done in here. Okay, so we're going to put down a couple of these floor lamps. Again, I really like these floor lamps. There's just something real happy about the floor lamps. They're so cute. We're gonna create a couple of these folding screens. We're gonna create like a little spot for people to dress in the corner, maybe. There we go. That's good. Okay. What is the Ishidori? I don't remember some of these. Oh, it's okay. We'll use that outside also. We'll go back outside. So now we have a katana stand, okay? And then a katana. I will admit the first time I played with this, I spent way more time than I'm comfortable admitting getting the katana to be on the stand perfectly. I don't think I'm going to spend that kind of time here because I will literally be here all day. So that's the best I got. There you go. The katana's on the stand. Use your imagination. I showed you guys the kettle, right? Either way, there's a kettle there. All right, so we got the lamppost outside. We showed you the pillows, the potteries. I think, guys, we are almost done. The last thing I want to show you guys is I want to show you guys the Ishidori. Okay, I think is what it's called. So it's the kind of like little stone lantern kind of thing. I love it. So those are going to be flanking our tatami or our torii. And then there was one other piece that I know. Oh, the pathing, the edging. Edging is what it's called. So the edging is something new that kind of functions as a wall, but kind of doesn't. What's really cool about this is I'm just going to show you guys this. So we're just going to create the edging here. Okay. And it literally is just that. It's like a curb that you would find on a street. So you guys could make pathways with this, leading to wherever. And what's even cooler is the edging too is a curve. Okay. So if you wanted to go ahead and make the path curve over, would not be hard to just kind of get it over like so, and you guys could make all kinds of cool paths with this. So I'm going to just go ahead and round out what I've done over here. And then just... I love the shifting stuff, by the way. I really like the shifting stuff. And done. And we now have a path into our little complex, and there is our pagoda. I think that is it. I think I have successfully used every single item and made an actually believable scene. So we got the 4 buildings. Let me show you the doors at the pagoda if it will let me. Okay, so they're basically... Oh, these match. There we go. These match the rest of the building. Okay, these are actual the shoji doors. The shoji doors that I mentioned earlier. I've had such a hard time saying that word. So now our pagoda has a door. And if you wanted to have a different door for your pagoda, there's this other door that has different coloring and a different style. So, I showed you the 2 markets, the overhang and the struck, that there's a statue base and the statue. I showed you guys the stone steps, the stone wall, the bush, the trees, the bench, the table, the tatami, both pieces of the irori, the apple and plum, the 2 crates, the 2 edging, the floor lamp, the folding screen, the Ishidoro, excuse me, I was saying that wrong. Katana and the stand, the kettle, the lamp post, the 3 pillows, the 2 potteries, the rock, the 2 rugs, the teacup, the teapot, the tea tray, the umbrella, the lantern, and the wall. So almost every piece is on this map and is used in an actual, realistic, believable manner. So there is our Eastern-themed pagoda temple complex. I really love this pack, guys. I really hope you guys love it too. If you haven't already, please check out Dungeon 3D, available now on Steam. DLC like this, the Viking one, this one, and all DLC themed packs in the future will be released for free for people that own Dungeon 3D. So please check out Dungeon 3D on Steam. Come join our Discord where you can hang out, check out our subreddit, and remember, keep building. Bye-bye now.